Well, yesterday's hits today, Friday Madness match the 9.9. That was a big mistake right there. Skipped about like a minute or so. And
it's in a hurry to finish up.
Yeah. What's up with you, Human League? Why are you so in a hurry?
Vocalist needs to go to the John.
Yeah, okay. It's 10:28. I know a lot of you are waiting for Mr. David and David to go on air.
It will happen with you, of course, asking your questions yourself. Please text us, Magic Space 899 Space, whatever your question is, send it to 2968, along with your landline number.
Facebook's going crazy. Text line's going crazy.
Yes, right.
We're going crazy. we don't know.
Trying to, please. Just you don't have to like post your questions over and over and over again, man.
Yeah.
The truth be told, it's annoying.
Once is enough.
Exactly. It's not gonna help you get your question picked.
Exactly. And if it's a good question,
it will get picked. It doesn't matter if it's just posted once. All right.
Why don't we go and check how the guys are doing over at Hotel Studio?
Why not?
At Studio Hotel. Hey.
Are they there?
No, they're not there. They're probably eating.
Oh, I'm out of here. That's not right.
Who's tech on duty today?
Bunso, he can do it.
Hey,
I'm
Bunso.
gone.
Bunso, want some overtime pay? Work for it.
10 series of 2008.
The stage is set for what could be the coolest concert in the Philippines. David versus David.
Hey guys, David Cook here from American Idol. Just wanted to let everybody know that David Archuleta and myself will be performing live at the Mall of Asia Open Ground on May 16th.
Hello, Manila. This is David Archuleta from American Idol Season 7, inviting all of you to catch David Cook and I on May 16th at the Mall of Asia Open Ground.
Metro Card Club, in cooperation with Smart Buddy, Me No Me, and Nivea for Men, present David Cook and David Archuleta live and head on in Manila. May 16, Mall of Asia Concert Ground. For tickets, call Ticket World at 891-9999. TicketNet at 911-5555. Or call Fearless Productions at 232-8906. Be there and be the judge to this once-in-a-lifetime event. David Cook and David Archuleta. Brought to you by Fearless Productions and Magic 89.9. Also brought to you by McDonald's, Medicol, Myra E, and No Drowse Decalgen. Also brought to you by EDSA Shangri-La Manila, the official residence.
Okay. I guess we're...
Take us there.
Okay, welcome back to the program, folks. The moment you all have been waiting for is here, has arrived. So let's go check out Mo Twister, Grace, and Mojo.
Yo, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
Grace.
Hi, how are you guys?
We're good.
Good morning.
Let's change places. We want to eat.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Actually, I want to be there so I can meet the two Davids.
You guys sound as excited as we are.
Oh, you know what? I actually woke up at 4 o'clock just to make it here
Really?
by 10.
He lives in Hong Kong, that's
And
why.
I live in Japan, you see?
There you go.
I'm just kidding.
So how are things there? Describe to us what's happening out there.
Well, we are in an aquarium, and people are looking at us swim around. It's awesome.
No,
Right.
you know what's great is we're here at our secret studio, and
Yeah.
dude, on my left is David Cook, man.
And he's to my
Wow.
right.
Yeah.
And he is to my right.
And I'm right in front. It's like a David Cook sandwich going on.
Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him.
Picture, I'm sitting in the middle.
Yes, you are.
yes. He's a sandwich of us here. David Cook, good morning, man. Thanks for being part of this whole thing. I mean, you guys have been so proactive in getting on radio, getting on television. We're seeing you guys everywhere. Thanks for being so open about being at places.
Dude, it's our pleasure. I think we definitely want this show to be a huge success. And so the more people that come out, if that means we have to, or get to spend our days hanging out with the people of the Philippines, and bring it on. We'll do it.
No, but I mean, the show was successful a week ago or 2 weeks ago already. I mean, the ticket sales are everyone's happy with how it's turning out. And the fact that you guys are just going, the whole day you're promoting and the whole day you're making yourself available, it's really, really cool, man. And let me vouch for them. They're nice dudes. These are really nice dudes, both of them. Both Cook and Archuleta. They're the best.
And you know what, when people found out that I was going to be interviewing the two Davids, they were like, are they nice? Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, they're like the nicest people. And they're like, okay, wouldn't they get mad if I asked them to take pictures with me? And they were like, nope.
You
Nope.
didn't even ask him
No
yet.
way.
You wanted to get a photo kanina, but you're so plastic. She's like, photo, and you didn't ask yet.
Oh, no, I didn't. I was asking for our boss.
Okay.
Please.
All right. Well, we're here to, David, we're here to take questions from listeners. You know, there's a lot of people here taking our photos and whatnot, but we'll ask the listeners to go ahead and send in their messages, and then we'll give them a call. And I guess, will we take the first one now?
Yeah, we have
Okay, so
we have
we're
one
live
right
on.
now. Her name is Paula. Big fan of David Cook. Paula, you're on air.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Paula.
Hi. Oh, you can call me Pao
He's gonna
instead.
pass
That's my
out.
nickname.
What's your nickname? I'm sorry.
You can call me Pao.
Pao.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
What's up, Pao?
What's up? Oh my god. Okay. So, am I going to ask that question again?
Yep.
Okay. So, being a singer-songwriter, what are your inspirations for your compositions? And have you written one recently? If yes, what is it about? And if there's any...
One question at a time, my dear.
Okay.
Hold
I'm
your
sorry. I'm
horses.
so
It's not a
nervous.
question, it's a
you know?
paragraph.
I'm talking
One
to
question
David Cook.
first.
Oh my
It
god.
was the best of times. It was the worst of times. No, I think everything inspires me. I don't know. I kind of, I said in another interview, I think one of the coolest things about where I'm at in my life right now is that I worked so hard to get to this point that I kind of had blinders on. I was very focused on this, and so to be here now, I've been able to kind of open my eyes to what's left and right of me as opposed to what's just in front of me, and it's allowed me to really be more observant and to be inspired by more things. And so I haven't actually written a song in a minute. I've noodled around with a lot of ideas, but I haven't written anything in a minute. But yeah, I'd say probably everything inspires me.
Oh, so when was the last time you wrote a song?
Last time I wrote a song, the last song I wrote was actually Permanent, and I would say I was pretty inspired when I wrote that. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Would you mind if you tell us what it's about?
Permanent is actually about my older brother Adam.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about him.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so I guess that's it. Oh my god.
All right. Thanks, Pao.
David
Thanks, pal.
Cook.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
pal.
Fading away. Yeah.
right there.
It's more dramatic that way.
Yeah.
Let's.
Lingering around.
All right. So while we're working on the next caller, is that Max? Are you there?
Yes, we're here.
Yeah. We got another one lined up for David Cook here.
Okay, we need to call.
Oh, okay. Oh, you guys will call. Okay, while we're called, we'll chit chat with David.
Okay.
And just let us know when you're ready.
We'll just hang out.
All right, buddy. So, David.
Yes.
What can you say about most capped today?
What can I say about what? I'm sorry.
Most capped today. Especially for you.
Okay,
I
well
heard.
here's the situation.
Yeah, you tell the story,
We
David.
hung out yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Kansas City Royals fan. And
Baseball.
So,
Yeah.
as a fan of the Royals, there are two teams that I cannot support or root for, and
That's
that
right.
is the New York Yankees and
Okay.
the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I come visit you at the station.
That's right.
And you're wearing a Yankees cap.
That's right.
Which broke my heart.
Of course. I saw that. Yeah.
And now today, I wake up a little behind schedule, and I'm rushing around. I'm a little stressed, and I walk down here, and you're wearing a Cardinals hat.
I did this on purpose.
Yeah. And I just have to say, it hurts.
You know, listen. This is a testament to how horrible a person I am and how great you are. You know,
Right,
because like
right.
I woke up this morning and I'm like looking at all my baseball caps. I'm like, dude. Oh, I'm seeing David Cook in about 10 minutes. How about I take the one that he can't stand? And I walk in here, and you know, if you weren't a cool guy, I would definitely not do it. But I knew from hanging out with you yesterday. I know you're a cool dude. So I walked in there. I saw him. I was like, David, what's up, brother? And
Yeah.
he's like, no.
I'm resisting the urge to throw a punch.
That's right, exactly.
You know what?
You guys were together yesterday, but for us, Joe, this is the first time to meet you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you had that reaction about Mo, we were like, what did he do again?
What did he
I'm
do?
sure he's causing
You know,
trouble for all of us.
That's really his personality. He loves making people. He gets me mad every morning.
Right.
That's his favorite baseball team. Grace and I don't know much about sports, but you know how much he loves that team. It'll make you really mad. Ask him to take off his pants right now.
No, I showed him.
Oh, you showed him
tattoos.
already?
I was going to say this.
What did you show him?
The way that you
Which
you
word?
worded that, there's a lot of that story missing. It sounds like.
No, because for those who don't know, the Cardinals are Mo's favorite baseball team, and he's got
That's right.
he's got a nice tattoo here on his leg. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you've seen it already?
I
My
did.
gosh, you guys are close.
Yeah.
Taking
Yeah,
off
yeah,
close
yeah.
together, and you guys just met the other day.
Look at him hanging out, man.
Good friends. Good
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah. All right. Wait, speaking of tattoos, you have tattoos?
I've got 5 actually.
5?
Yeah, I've got my brother's initials on my left arm.
Okay.
AC.
Uh-huh.
I've
How
got.
about this one?
Oh, this is my newest one.
This is a bicep, huh?
Oh,
I've
it's
got-
a blue eagle. like Ateneo.
Yeah. And then,
I love.
it says Rock Flag Eagle on it. Kind of an inside joke between me and my guitar player. He also has the same tattoo.
Let me ask you a question. Is there a reason for you to get tattoos in the most painful places you can possibly think of? I mean, the biceps are so so painful. Uh-oh. All right, there you go.
We're going to switch.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I never really intended to get them all in these painful places. It just kind of worked out that way. But honestly, of the 5 that I have, the 2 on the inside of my arms hurt the least.
Really?
Which one hurt the most?
I have one on my sternum.
What's on your sternum? I won't ask you
I
to take
have
off your shirt because no one can see it anyway.
Yeah. Well, he took off his pants. So.
Yeah.
No, I've got a brain tumor awareness ribbon on my sternum for my brother, and so I would not recommend getting tattoos on the sternum.
How about on your wrist? I can see under your watch.
I've got an eye on my wrist. This was actually the first tattoo I got after Idol. Just kind of a reminder to keep my eyes open and appreciate everything. And
nicely done.
This also hurt.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry to cut in. I think we have our next caller on the line.
All right. Sorry.
Hope she doesn't ask questions about tattoos.
Okay. We have a Julie on the line. Julie.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh my god, oh my god.
How are you?
I'm actually crying right now.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. I'll do it for you, okay.
Okay.
My question is, I dug up some of your pre-idol stuff, and I'm actually liking Axiom right now.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
And I would like to ask you how can you explain how your music has evolved from Axiom days until now?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the first thing, as I've gotten older, I've certainly been influenced and inspired by different things. And Axiom kind of started, it was me and the drummer just kind of playing for fun. And our whole vibe was, it was all about like teenage angst and stuff like that. And woe is me and let's cry about it. And, as I got older, the songwriting kind of evolved into more just the things going on around me. Or things that I would read, and really from there, it's kind of more evolved musically. I'm still inspired by a lot of the same things, but I think as I've gotten more of a musical intellect in the last 5, 6, 7 years, whatever, I think that's really where I've kind of hit my stride. So that's a good question, though. There's a lot of I think there's a lot of answers to that question. We could be here all day.
Yeah, and I would just like you to know that I'm a fan because of your music and your songwriting.
Oh, thank you.
And I relate to most of them. And being like 14-year-old, I guess that's really a big thing.
Oh, that's really cool. Tink you.
Oh my God, I'm talking to you.
It's okay, darling. Calm down, breathe in,
If you
breathe out.
only knew how big a dork I was.
He's the nicest. Sayang you didn't get to see him in person, but are you watching the concert?
Yeah, I am.
Of course you
All
are.
right, that's what I like to hear.
Oh my God.
All right, Julie.
Okay.
As much as we don't want to cut this one short, man, this must be great for you.
Big hug over the phone. Don't cry. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, thank you. That's a good call.
Someone hand her a tissue.
I love it.
Love you,
so
Dao. Love
sweet.
you.
David Cook here on the show, live on air here on Magic 89.9 on this Friday. If you want to ask him a question, you can go ahead and text it in. Magic space 899 space your question. Send it to 2968. Leave your landline phone number. We'll give you a ring, and you'll be on air with Mr. Cook here. David, when you finally, you said it took you 10 years to get to, I guess, an album, or maybe did you have an album prior to that?
I'd actually this record we just put out is the 6th or 7th record I've ever worked on, and so I did a lot of the do-it-yourself kind of stuff for the better part of a decade, and this is what I was always kind of working for. So to be here now just vindicates that decade of work that I put in before I was standing in line to audition.
Do you have any favorite songs from the first 6 that you just had to add in this one because you knew this one was going to get the most attention?
I've always been really keen on looking forward and not looking back, and so while I definitely feel like there's a lot of material that we could pull from, I wanted this record to be new, and so the only song on it that actually predates Idol is a song called "The Daily Anthem" that I wrote back in like the winter of '06.
Yep.
And it just for me, I remember I wrote that in a buddy of mine's house, and never really thought much of it. And then I was working on a second solo record on my own, and we kind of messed around with that song, and then it just stuck around. And then I remember the A&R guy told me, my A&R guy Ashley told me, he goes, we'd like to work on that for this record. I was like, what? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Right.
So it's been a long. That song's had a long journey to get to where it's at.
Wow,
I can hear it in the background.
Yeah, it was on
I
the background.
know.
Good job, who's ever programming the song.
Thank you so much.
DJ.
Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, we have another person on the phone right now.
All right.
Her name is Bambi. Good morning, Bambi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Bambi.
I'm calling from the office.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's okay. They all know that I joined the contest. My question is, among all the songs you have sung, which one is the closest to your heart and why?
Ooh. Song is the closest to my heart. I'm going to have to go with probably a daily anthem, to be honest with you. And I think just, for the reasons I mentioned before, I think the story behind it, that song's almost 4 years old now. And, with the context of it being about my brother, I think that song, it's one of those, it's the closest I've ever come to writing a song that has kind of that U2 ideal, where it's very epic, very sing-alongy, and a lot of fun to play.
Okay. Have you tried any for food here?
I have tried a little bit, and
What food?
I don't even remember what it's called.
But you didn't try.
Probably it's adobo, I'm sure.
Yesterday I was hanging out with a cook here, and we were talking about balot. Because people would always try to force that upon our visitors. And he
For some
said,
reason.
he said you're down with this.
I'll give it a shot. I'll try anything twice.
Wait, hold on. We have some time. Somebody has to run and get one right now. We got somebody has to open a balot right now and try to get this.
Are you serious?
I think it's too early for a balot.
Why not? Why not?
It's like Fear Factor.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cool. We love it.
Thanks for the question.
Thank you.
While we
More
work on
power
the
to
next
you.
one.
I'm just so sad. I won't be able to see the concert.
Oh,
Why?
no.
I have work. But it's okay.
Oh.
Well,
I hope you
we'll-
can come back.
We'll turn the amps up really loud so maybe you can hear from work.
That's right. That's a good one.
So good luck tomorrow and in your career.
Thank you very, very
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Have fun at work.
All right, I have a question. Since we are talking about a daily anthem, people are asking Mr. David Cook if there is a possibility that this would be a next single.
That is a fantastic question. And as soon as I know what the next single is, I will be. You guys will be the first in line to know. Right now,
All right.
we've
great,
definitely wanted to give Come Back to Me and Barbasol their due diligence and let them kind of do whatever they're going to do. So we're kind of riding that wave right now. But I do know we're talking about another single, and who knows what it may or may not be.
All right. So we have another caller, Mo. Her name's
Wow.
Angelica. Wants to
Right
ask,
away. All right.
David a question. Go, Angelica.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Angelica. Good morning.
Wow, I'm actually shaking here. Okay, my question is, there are so many artists out there that have, there are so many songs right now that's really, really good. And if you had a chance to sing one of those songs, what would it be?
Oh wow! So
That's a
somebody
difficult
else,
one.
Cover version.
somebody else's song. I remember when we were putting the tour together back in February, and the guys and I were. The band and I, we were trying to come up with cool covers to do, and we almost did Katy Perry's "Hot and Cold." Almost.
Oh, I would so
Really?
love that.
Almost did a rock version of it. So maybe that one.
So would you consider working with her?
Absolutely. Yeah. I got a chance to meet Katie. We did a radio show in Ohio back in December, and she was really cool. Absolute sweetheart. So I would love to work with her.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm a really, really big fan, and unfortunately, I won't be able to watch the concert. So, just good luck and have a great show.
Thank you very much. That just gives me more incentive to come back. So maybe you can come to the next one.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Okay,
take
bye.
care.
Thank
Bye.
you. David, how does it... I don't know if this is a stupid question, but how does it feel, man? Like all the calls we're taking right now, the first thing they say is, I'm shaking right now. I'm crying right now. I'm forgetting how to breathe. What's my address? People start forgetting even the basic things that they do, for their life when they meet you, see you, talk to you. That must be just outstanding feel.
It's humbling and very unnerving. I don't know, because I think, obviously, I don't get caught up in me, so...
Do you get caught up in anyone else though when you see that this feeling that you hear right now through the phone?
I always lose my breath around Archie. No, I'm kidding.
That makes two of us.
No, I don't know. The idea of celebrity has always seemed so strange to me, and really in my entire life, there's only been two people that I've really like kind of geeked out on, and that was I was 11 years old, and there was this athlete, this high school athlete of all people from Kokomo, Indiana, named Tiffany Longworth, and I spent a half an hour trying to muster up the courage to go get her autograph. So there's her.
What does she do, if you don't mind? Athlete?
She played basketball. I don't know what she does now.
Oh, okay.
But and then the guitar player from Our Lady Peace. When I was on the show, I went to go to a guitar shop and I ran into him, and I made a complete fool out of myself. I was like, "Oh my god, I love you guys," and I was the one like, "I can't breathe. You're making me cry." And so I don't know. I mean, I hope that those reactions don't ever cause somebody to not come up and talk to me, because that's one of the things I really love about this job, is that I get a chance to meet so many people and talk to them, and that's kind of what it's all about.
Oh, great. I'm happy you said that, because yesterday when you were at the radio station and my mom, I've been in this business 14 years. My mom has never visited me at the booth. Never went to the radio station to see her son in action or anything like that. Heard that you guys are going there. She's like, I gotta go for the first time. I'm like, okay, wow. She gets there, she meets you, she starts crying, and I'm like, oh my
She
god.
did?
You know what I mean?
No
I'm trying to be badass,
She's so
right?
cute.
I'm trying to be like, yeah, man, welcome to the booth, man. And my mom's like, ah.
Oh my god, trying to be
Your
badass
mom's the
wearing a Yankees
cutest.
cap. I'm not going to let it go.
I don't know who that lady is. I was like that. It was great, but I'm glad you're so accommodating. to
Yeah,
people
well, I
who
mean,
coming up to you.
I mean, literally, like, I'm here because of the fans. So
Yeah.
No, but you know what? You're so accommodating. You're so sweet. Yesterday at the station, I know you were almost mobbed by all the listeners that came to
I
see
know, I
you.
heard it was
But
terrible.
What do you do to get away, or what do you do to keep you grounded?
I call my parents to keep me grounded. Nothing will ground you quicker than calling your mom and be like, "Mom, I'm in the Philippines, and apparently I'm like a big deal here." That's great, but I was watching your dog and he peed on the carpet. And it's like, oh yeah,
That's what moms are. Like,
I know,
our moms
only
call in
your mom.
our show sometimes. They give us advice. Has your mom ever scolded you or given you any advice to keep grounded? Or
With
keep
all
your
this fame.
my mom
level-headed?
constantly. It's actually really funny. My mom, when I got my first tattoo, I remember my mom just being like, "Oh, Dave, what are you doing?" And then she called me like a month ago, and she was like, "You're not going to believe what I just did." And she went and got a tattoo.
No, your mom did?
You're influencing your mom.
I know, she got a rose on her ankle, and I was like, "Whoa, mom!" Like,
Rock star.
where's the biker rally? You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I mean, my mom's kind of really enjoyed the ride and kind of tried to experience as much of this as she can with me, and I love having her around. My dad the same way. But at the same time, I think just kind of like me, they just don't get caught up in it. They see the absurdity in it, and so they more kind of make fun of me about it. Like my mom will be like, "Saw your hair today. Did we wake up late?" It's like, yeah.
Does it help? Does it help because you guys are not maybe from the huge American cities like the New Yorks and the LAs that your parents, they still keep it simple?
Yeah, I think really just I don't know. There's something about coming from Middle America that you don't really find on the coast.
Yeah.
So I think I've lived in LA now for a year, and it's too fast for me. I need that. I need things to slow down a little bit, like back home.
Yeah. All right, I hope we're having a little scratchiness here.
Yeah.
I think it's just in here, though, so if you bear with us, David, while we wait for another caller.
We actually have a caller right now.
Great. All right, let's go ahead and throw him in.
All right, her name is Madel. Madel, you're on air.
Hi.
Hi, Madel.
Oh my god. Hello. Hi, David.
Hi.
I'm going to ask, you saw the Casitas, your fans, yesterday. Did you have any idea how large your fan base is here? What went through your mind when you saw them?
Wow, a lot of things went through my mind when I saw that. I have been consistently amazed at the response that we've gotten out here, and I know that is just as much a testament to the show as it is to Archie and me, and to see like a year later the loyalty. It's funny, like Archie and I were walking to a press conference last night, and there were fans outside the press conference, and some of them would only talk to me, and some of them would only talk to Archie. They'd be like, "Oh my God, Archie!" And I'm like, "I'm right next to him," And but that kind of stuff's cool, and I love the fan loyalty, and I'm consistently learning how large the support level is out here, which is really cool.
Alright, I'm going to ask, do you have a special set list for Manila?
A special set list. Well, I will say this: back home, "Always Be My Baby" is not a big deal at all.
Here.
Well, we actually are working it up for here. So we're gonna try to fumble our way through that on stage tomorrow night, and then past that, I think I think the whole set, every set we do is different. We haven't played the same set twice yet, and so this set will be definitely specific to the Philippines, and we're just gonna come out with our guitars turned up way too loud and try to have some fun.
All right. David, the cookies has prepared gifts for you. You should receive them.
I've received, somebody actually told me today about a guitar.
Yeah, we have a guitar.
That is unreal. Thank you guys
And
so much.
A customized sneakers for you.
A customized what?
Sneakers.
Sneakers?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How did you find shoes my size? I wear a 13. Those are big boots.
We're good.
We're good. I agree. Thank you very, very much.
For the band too, we have shirts.
I love it. I love it. You guys
By
are
the way,
amazing.
I'm an 8. Mojo, you're
I'm a 9.5.
9.5.
I'm
Tracy?
6.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can throw some our way too. You know why?
But he's half your size.
That's pretty crazy.
Because I wear 5.5 usually, but 6.
Yeah.
And I got massive
Oh my goodness.
skis.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Joe.
Hey, thanks for the question.
Usually
I'm
he'll
not
make
gonna
a
make a
comment,
comment
but
about-
today he's behaving.
I'm behaving for the interview, but I was going to make a comment about your shoes, but
I
yeah.
love them.
Where'd you get them?
These are actually, I got these at a place called Boot City in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Wow.
They are Python boots. Yeah.
Real python.
Real Python. At least that's what they told me. It's what I paid for. So,
All right. Let me ask you this question, David Cook. You know, we're working closer to about exactly a year since the American Idol finale, which I was there, by the way. I was covering it, so it was a great experience, and it was very tense. You did come out victorious, but that night, did you and Archuleta talk about just, hey, listen, one of us is going to win, one of us is not going to? I mean, is there a preparation involved on whether it's going to tilt your way or not?
well, I mean, I spent an entire season hearing how Archie was the front runner, so I expected to take second. And I knew if, going into Tuesday, I was like, if I'm going to win this, like, it's going to be a really close vote.
Yeah.
And then I remember we got through Tuesday, and obviously the judges said what they said. We show up Wednesday morning to start doing rehearsal for all the stuff, and Nigel Lithgow, who was a producer at the time, comes up and he goes, Davids, there were 97.5 million votes. The winner won by 12 million votes. And I was like, okay, it's Archie. I mean, that's a huge discrepancy. And then we go through the night. I've resigned myself to second. I was like, this is cool. We both win. I mean, we're in the finals of American Idol out of 103,000 people. So, needless to say, everybody wins. And then they said my name, and conscious blackout. Like, it's been really funny when people ask me, like, what was your feeling right after they called your name? I don't know. I don't remember my mom and my brother being on stage. I don't remember hugging Archie. It was just like, wait a minute, what?
What happened?
Yeah, and then I get home, and I'm like, I got to watch this on TiVo. And of course, TiVo had the issue where they cut off right after. And the winner is David. Right before they said the last name. So all the TiVos back home cut it off right before they said the last name, which the cruel side of me thinks is hilarious. It's so funny. But definitely an odd experience, and Archie and I still laugh about it. I think just in the sense, I mean, we're both doing really well right now. So
Yes, and which is kind of rare. I mean, I know sometimes an Idol winner, or maybe somebody came in second place like Clay before, goes on to do well, but rarely do you see both.
Yeah, this is
so
the first time ever in
Well,
all the American history.
And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what set of circumstances led to me doing well, but as far as Archie, I mean, it's hard to deny him. He's got an amazing voice, and not even just for his age. Just he's got a great voice, and more importantly, he's a good person. And when you have those two things in tow, I mean, it's hard to go wrong.
Right. And same for you, though, obviously, because you guys are both really cool.
You know, one thing, American Idol, it's been big in the States for the longest time and worldwide. Why did you not join it before? What took you so long? Because you know what? If I had the talent that you guys have, I would have joined on the first season.
Well, I mean, I think for me, it was just I never consciously thought about it being my path. Like I was doing my own thing, like putting out records and playing in bands and stuff, and it just never really occurred to me like, hey, I should do this. And then
what gave you the gumption then? What finally inspired you to go and audition?
Well, my little brother was auditioning, and I went along as moral support. And my mom and my brother were like, you should audition. And I was like, no, this is Xander's thing. I don't want to, God forbid something would happen where like I would make it and he didn't. And And then this producer was walking down the line with a camera and asking everybody, why do you want to be the next American Idol? And he goes to my brother and he's like, why do you want to be the next American Idol? My brother's like, I want to be the next American Idol because I think I'm a good singer and I think I have that little extra to bring to the table. And then he turns to me and I'm like, I'm not auditioning. And he goes, well, you are now. So why do you want to be the next American? I was like, I don't know. I'm just doing this so I can try to get to meet Mandy more, I guess. I don't know. And then it just, and then the camera went away and my mom goes, I think you should probably audition. I was like, okay. So I picked my song like 2 minutes before I signed up.
Wow.
Very
Amazing.
strange. Very strange.
Amazing.
And then this happened.
This is unreal for you.
Skip to now.
Did you ever though? Did you ever early on in the season, the first couple seasons of American Idol? It was very pop. It was very pop oriented and stuff. You didn't see a lot of rock, rock type of guys there. Is it something that you maybe even made fun of in the beginning and like, oh my gosh, I would never, or were you always supportive of the show?
No, I never made fun of it. I never really, and I don't want this to come across the wrong way. I guess I just never thought about it enough to make fun of it, and but I definitely think that everything just happened at the right time. I don't think I could have tried out earlier in the show's history and done well. But you look at guys like Bo Bice or Chris Daughtry, and they definitely paved the way for somebody like me to go on the show and do well. So, hats off to them, and I couldn't have done it without them specifically.
All right, let's check if we have a next question.
We do. Her name's Aliana. Aliana, you're on air.
Hello?
Hi, Aliana.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey.
Relaxed.
Oh,
I like it.
okay.
Aliana, it's okay.
Okay.
You can speak.
My question is it more difficult to sing in front of the judges or in front of your fans, like after the competition already?
Oh, easily in front of the judges, yeah. What I love about performing live is the immediate reaction. Like, you sing your song and you immediately know if something's going on. No,
okay, it's just my sister. She's a big fan.
Oh, hi, sister.
Oh.
So much shrieking.
I think, with the crowd, you immediately know whether you did well or not. Like, you can immediately tell. With the judges, it was like you sing your song and then you got to wait 24 hours to see if, you did well enough to stick around. And plus, let's be honest, Simon's kind of tough. So,
but do you like him personally?
He was one of my favorite judges, and I think just in the sense that he motivated me more than any other judge every week. So
that's what I would say too.
But needless to say, if I were to ever get married, I don't know that Simon would be my best man. So
is he brutal off of the competition?
You know what? That's one of the coolest things about the show, and I've been asked that a lot. Like, the judges the same off camera, and they are.
They are.
Like,
really?
Randy still says dog 10 times a sentence. Paula is the sweetest space cadet I've ever met in my life. And so I remember actually, I remember Simon. After top 8, I made it through, and we went to this party afterwards as part of Idol Gives Back, and I walk in and I'm kind of on my high horse. I'm feeling good. Like, I made another cut. This is awesome. And I go, Simon, I guess you're stuck with me another week. And he goes, David, you really need to step it up. And I was like, dude, we're at a party. Come on, just relax. So, and it's just, but there's that kind of stuff. Like, Simon is definitely, he lit the fire under me every week, because it was like, if I get Simon to say something good, then I did something right.
He's like that coach in sports that pushes and pushes and insults and stuff.
Yeah. He is that coach that, like, you get done with practice and you're like, God, he's such a jerk.
Right.
And but you need him there though to push everyone.
Kind of person.
Without him, you're not fit for the fourth quarter.
I don't think the show would be what it is without Simon.
Oh, absolutely
with the
not.
performances and all.
I certainly hope that everybody sticks around. I think they've got a great formula there, and
Well, if you watch American Idol, it looks like everyone has a fun time. Everyone's all friendly. Do you still keep in contact, other than Archie? Do you keep in contact with anyone from American Idol, any of the judges or any of the other contestants, like on Facebook or Twitter or something?
Well, I don't Facebook or Twitter, but I do keep in touch. I talk to Michael Johns every now and again. Talk to Carly, Chikizi, Brooke, Ramiel, Jason. That's just our season, and then I keep in touch with Carrie a little bit. Carrie's been great as far as Carrie Underwood. She's been great.
Doing so well.
She
just won a major award.
I know.
For country music, right?
And I just my hat's off to her. She's the consummate professional, and better yet, she's been amazing as far as like helping me navigate all this, because this is new for me. And Chris, Bo Vice, I got to say this. Overall, what's amazing about probably the coolest thing about Idol is it really is a fraternity. Like I met Diana DeGarmo actually when we helped open the American Idol experience. It was the first time I'd met her, and we talked for like 10 minutes. It's just, what do we have to talk about except this experience that only like a very small amount of people have experienced, and it's
common denominator.
It's an immediate bond. Very cool.
Cool. All right, thank you for the question.
Okay, wait. My sister's a big fan, so if she could like say hi for a while.
For a while.
Hi.
We got 15 minutes. Sure, yeah. Okay. No, yeah, let's see.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, David Cook.
Hi.
Oh my God, this is so unbelievable. Oh my God, I'm out of words. I can't believe it is happening, and I think I'm dreaming. Hello.
Calm down.
Hi.
Asthma attack.
Mania.
Okay, bye.
God, imagine if she touched you. She was there, right?
Oh man.
All right. We got one more caller. Her name's Bea. I wanted to ask David something.
Okay.
Bea, speak up.
Okay, what's the story behind your song Avalanche?
The story behind Avalanche. Well, I can tell you this. It was right at the beginning of the tour, and I had gotten sick, so I was dealing with like allergies, and the gentleman I wrote that song with is a guy named Kevin Griffin. He's in a band called Better Than Ezra, and he came out to Phoenix where we were getting ready to start the tour, and we wrote that song in his hotel room. And what the song the premise of the song is obviously, I think, about kind of giving yourself up to all the good, bad, and indifferent when it comes to love, just kind of letting that avalanche kind of take you over. And I remember with Kevin, that song happened really, really fast, and then we didn't touch it for a while. And then like 3 months later, we kind of touched it again and realized like this is actually a really cool song, and tweaked it a little bit. Went into the studio and we had the record version done in about a week. But it was great working with Kevin, and I would definitely love to work with him again. So,
all right, thank you, Bea.
Are
Guys,
you there? Hello.
Yeah.
She put the phone down.
All right. Well,
okay.
You know what? I think that was the last question.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was given a little note here. So thank you very much to all the people who sent in their text messages, and if we didn't get a chance to get to everybody, there's only so much we could do, David.
Well,
thank you so much,
I'll be
man, for
around.
here.
I'll be around. We do have this tiny little like show tomorrow, so I'll be around. Yeah.
All right. So thank you guys, everyone listening. David Cook, we'll see you at the concert tomorrow night at MOA, buddy. Again,
Absolutely.
a million thanks for just being an all-around cool dude.
Dude, thank you very much.
so much.
I'm going to send you a hat out, by the way. It's
The
gonna
case,
be I'm going to send you a Royals hat.
Yeah, we got to play fantasy baseball together.
I love it. I love it.
All right. David Cook here. We have David Archuleta also coming up in just a little bit. We'll see everybody at the concert tomorrow night at MOA. Joseph, anything you want to add before we say that we need?
I just want to say, show me the tattoo after this.
Okay.
After the interview, I want to see
Deal.
that tattoo.
Okay.
Deal.
Grace Lee?
Oh, that's it. Thank you to all the fans of David Cook. And you know what? I know a lot of questions are still out there, but we'll get to them eventually. And tomorrow it's a good day for you, and good luck.
Thank
and
you
thank
very
you so much for being so great to everyone.
Oh, no worries, man. And whatever questions we missed this time around, we'll try to catch the next time I come out.
Absolutely. You know what?
Cool.
That's the doors of our country are always open for you.
Thank
buddy.
you very
Always.
much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. David Cook right there. We'll see you guys. Herman, we'll talk to you guys in a few minutes.
Yes,
we
sir.
have David Archuleta here. So if you have questions for Archuleta, same system, text it in. We'll give you a ring. And then you can go to the phones and scream and faint and do all that stuff that you guys were doing earlier. All right?
Okay.
All right. Well, good times, man. Have a great Friday. We'll see you in a bit.
All right,
Thank you
there you
very
go.
much.
Mo Twister, of course, Mr. David Cook. Who else? Grace and Mojo Jojo.
Yeah.
Now, we're moving on with Mr. David Archuleta in a few minutes. If you have questions, text
Please.
it up.
That's right.
Facebook it, whatever. Okay?
Yep. And please, no text, no cell phone numbers.
Oh,
And
yes.
unfortunately, no outside of the city calls for us.
There you go. So what we are going to do right now is take a break. When we come back, it's more of Friday Madness. And, of course,
David Archuleta and your questions.